User experience before adding descriptive links.
This is really common that when there's a link, you throw in the URL so that people can just click on that URL and it takes them to the website. The only problem with that is there's an option to bring up all the links in the document, so I'm going to do that.
JAWS links list dialog.
Alright, this is my links list dialog. Let's start at the top.
http://www.mtsu.edu/fit/fit.pa.
It's a little bit confusing as to what that URL is actually going to take me to.
User experience after adding descriptive links.
JAWS links list dialog.
Alright, so now it's actually giving me some words instead of URLs. So this is way easier.
Middle Tennessee State Faculty Instructional Development Center. Middle Tennessee.
Alright, and let me show you what that looks like at the end of the document.
Escape. Bottom of.
So all I've done differently is when I typed what that link is going to, I just highlighted it, right-clicked, and made that the link. And I'll show you really quickly.
Menu to move through items. Press upward. Menu to set.
It just has a place when you right-click and choose hyperlink, it has a place for you to put the web address. Instead of in the document, you just put it behind the scenes, and then it makes the words the link so that the end user, the JAWS user, can just bring up their list of links, and then they can navigate that and know where it's going to take them.
How to add descriptive links.
All right, so in a document in your syllabus, for example, as Bill was saying earlier, he showed you some of the hyperlink, how to go in and change the text and all that, but there's a reason for that. How many times on the internet have you seen click here to access this? But just the click here is hyperlinked. Bill pulled up that list and showed what the links were showing. It only grabs the link. It doesn't show the text around it. So if you have click here for blah, 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 then all it's going to say is click here, click here, click here, click here, click here. It makes no sense to the student. So you also heard how JAWS reads those hyperlinks, www, and then it tries to sound out whatever the URL is. Not very beneficial at all. Okay, so what we're going to do, if I were going to send them to the Koala Bear wiki page, I would say, for more information about koala bears, please check out the Koala Bear wiki page. Notice there is no hyperlink there. It's just a sentence. Okay, that's informing the students, well, if you want more information, check out the Koala Bear wiki page. We can take that a step further by selecting Koala Bear wiki page, right-click, and go to hyperlink. This opens up the same screen that we saw a minute ago with Bill. But notice that there is no URL there. It does have the text up in the top, but it's the same screen. So anything that you have in your syllabus or any other document that you're going back to try to retrofit, right-click on that hyperlink and it opens up this screen. You can change that text to be whatever you want. My advice is try to incorporate it into a sentence so it doesn't seem so out of place. If you're curious or if you think that this document may end up as a hard copy, write the URL out next to it also. It just gives people two different options to choose from. So if it is going to be a hard copy document, or the possibility of being that, then somebody can see that document and still access that URL outside of a computer. So I'm not really sure exactly what the URL for the Koala Bear wiki page is. So this came up, I'm just going to say cnn.com. Now we're going to pretend that cnn.com is the Koala Bear wiki page. Now that is linked, and it says, for more information about koala bears, please check out the Koala Bear wiki page. So when you pull up that list of links, it's going to say Koala Bear wiki page. Very easy to understand where that's going to send them.